Eyewitless News with the Eyewitless News team.
Good evening, I'm Morley Mudd, and co-anchoring tonight, especially for Ratings Week, is the lovely Connie Casabas. Welcome to the team, Connie.
Thanks, Morley. What's a co-anchor?
It's not important. In the headlines tonight, World Wars III, IV, V, and VI have just been declared. More on that later if time allows. But first, Connie.
Morley? Later in the newscast, I'll be telling you about new evidence by scientists that listening to answering machine beeps can make you sterile.
And I'll be bringing you entertainment news featuring a special report on actresses with large bust lines. It's called The Best of the Breasts. And we'll continue our series on cartoon pornography with a look at the movie The Magic Kingdom refused to release, Daisy Duck Does Disneyland. Connie?
Morley? Summer's almost here, and you know what that means, ladies. Make sure he has an air conditioner before you go over to his apartment.
This just in. During today's Iran-Contra hearings, a bombshell was dropped. Evangelist Jim Bakker's wife, Tammy, was charged with diverting tons of mascara and eyeshadow to a Contra transvestite. Yes. And a way to go, Tammy. This week, during the ratings period, we're presenting a news segment, our Degenerate Department. Later tonight on our 11 o'clock news, we'll spotlight men who get their twisted kicks by watching your kitty clean itself. That's Peeping Tomcats tonight at 11. Connie?
Morley? I just wanted to remind viewers that this week there's a new man joining our team, and he'll be out in the field to present Garbage of the Stars. He'll be sifting through the soggy refuse of your favorite TV and film personalities.
The man doing this should be familiar to you all. He's Duffy St. Pierre, the captain of the Islip Garbage Barge. Hang in there, Duffy. Thank you, Charles. Here's a bulletin. A bulletin just handed me. A very embarrassed astronomy professor at Caltech admits that he miscalculated. Instead of 4 trillion years from now, the sun will burn out a week from Tuesday. I want to remind you, later on in our Newsmaker segment, I'll be conducting an exclusive live interview with this woman, the only lady in Washington who was not seen coming out of the back of Gary Hart's townhouse. Well, I'm sorry to report that terror once again struck in the Hollywood Hills as residents reported another sighting of the horrifying 7-foot beast that's been prowling their hillside community and pointing at letters. It's known as the abominable Vanna. Good going, Vanna. And a program note. Yesterday, if you remember, our medical expert on this program, Dr. Art Urine, discuss what you can do to relieve upper back pain. Stay tuned. Tonight at 11, he'll tell you how to relieve lower front pain.
And you housewives, pay attention to our next report. It may save your marriage. We'll be broadcasting a 5-part series on homemakers who are seduced by fast-talking delivery men with 16-inch pizzas. The Dudes of Domino's.
And now it's time for our News Age News with Southern California's only trans-channel co-anchor, Connie Casabas. Now, whose spirit will your body be inhabited by tonight, Connie?
I'm picking up a voice from the past. A voice will speak through me.
Whose voice will that be, Connie?
Humphrey Bogart.
Ah, but the strawberries, that's where I had them. Well, they laughed and made jokes, but I proved beyond a shadow of a doubt and with geometric logic that a duplicate key to the wardrobe icebox did exist. And I would have found that... Thank you, Connie. Thank you, Connie. That's amazing. Tomorrow, Connie, we will be visited by the spirit of James Cagney. Next week, Ed Sullivan. Thank you, George. This just in. The Statue of Liberty has been carried away by a giant pigeon. We'll have details as they develop, or maybe not. Right now, here's another viewing reminder from the station that introduced stereo news, followed a few weeks ago by 3D news. On the late news at 11, we'll bring you the latest technological breakthrough pioneered by our station, Missionary Position News. Only on this channel. And now, it's time for the weather, and here's our new infallible weather forecaster. John?
Dobry večer. Good evening, everyone. Here's the weather tonight. We will be baptized with rain. Tomorrow the skies will miraculously clear, and the weather will be divine. God bless America.
Thanks, JP. That's the news. Stay tuned for our 11 o'clock news segment, You, the Jury, in which viewers get to phone in on our special 900 number on the verdict on an actual murder trial. That's right. You will judge whether he's sent to the electric chair or a 3-week all-expense-paid holiday to fabulous Waikiki. For Connie Casabas and the entire Eyewitness News team, this is Morley Mudd saying good night and good news.